Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another enlightening episode of the Wake Up, Level Up, Soar Show. I'm your guide on this journey, Serene Enigma, and today's episode is not for the faint of heart. We're going to be diving deep into the often misunderstood and underestimated realm of self love. So get ready to shatter illusions and embrace the transformative power within. But first, let me ask you this. In a world that often tells us to prioritize others, when was the last time you prioritized yourself? That's where we're about to find out together. What if I told you that self love isn't just about bath bombs and bubble baths? What if I told you it's a radical act that propels you towards your life purpose, elevates your spiritual well being, and catapults your career to new heights? In this segment, we'll unveil common misconceptions about self love. Is it indulgence or necessity? And how does it impact the very fabric of our existence? In this opening segment, we embark on a journey to unravel the common misconceptions surrounding self-love. It's not just about superficial indulgences. It's a profound and radical act that can shape the very essence of our existence. Now, self love isn't just about pampering yourself with bubble baths and treats. As I stated, it's not a superficial indulgence. It's a profound and radical act that can shape the very essence of who you are. Imagine, if you will, for me, that you're a gardener tending to a precious, unique flower. That flower is you. Self love is the nourishment, the sunlight, and the care you provide to help yourself bloom into the most vibrant and authentic version of you. But here's the kicker. Some people might say that focusing on yourself is selfish and that it's all about me, me, me. Well, let me be among the first to tell you that is not. And let me also share a common analogy to break that misconception. This is one that many of you will remember, actually. So close your eyes for me for a sec, and picture yourself on an airplane, right? And the flight attendant is going through the safety instructions. What's the first thing they tell you in case of an emergency? Put on your oxygen mask before helping others, right? Now ask yourself, does that make you a selfish person? And don't worry, I'm gonna answer it for you. And it's a resounding fuck no. It's a vital necessity for your survival. And by extension, your ability to help those around you. In the same way, self love is like putting on your oxygen mask in the journey of life. It's not about being self centered, it's about ensuring you're in the best possible condition to navigate challenges and support others. Because here's the truth, when you love and care for yourself, you're cultivating a strong foundation for personal growth. It's about acknowledging your worth, embracing your uniqueness, and fostering a positive relationship with yourself. Think of it as filling your own cup first so that you can overflow with positivity, kindness, and support for others. When you prioritize self love, you become more resilient, more compassionate, and better equipped to handle the twists and turns that life throws your way. So, is self love an act of selfishness? No, no, not at all. It's a vital necessity for personal growth. Much like taking care of your well being on that airplane, it's a journey of discovering your own worth, learning to be kind to yourself, and understanding that by nurturing your own garden, you contribute positively to the world around you. Now, remember, you're not just a passenger in your life, you're the captain of your own ship. So set sail with the wind of self love in your sails and watch how it transforms the very essence of your existence. Because you're worth it. And your journey to self love is a voyage well worth taking. Now, coming up next, we're going to explore the alchemy of self love. But before we do, I want you to head on over to our IG at Serene Enigma _1111 and cast your vote on today's first poll, which reads, in your personal opinion, do you think self love is an act of indulgence or a necessity? Be sure to tell us why in the comments. I can't wait to see the results for this one. Now, let's shift our focus to the alchemy of self-love. Yes, alchemy. Yes, alchemy. You heard me correctly. So let me explain. But while we're covering the topic, I want you to ponder this. How does self-love become the secret sauce to unlocking your life purpose, nurturing your spiritual well-being, and propelling your career forward? Think about that. Now that we've debunked the myths, let's explore the alchemical transformation that occurs when you truly love yourself. Now, we've talked about self-love being more than just surface level stuff, right? Now, let's dive into the magical world of self-love alchemy, how it transforms not just your mood, but your entire life. Now, I'm gonna try and paint a little picture for you to explain this as best I can. So, imagine self-love as a magical potion. And as you sip it, you unlock doors to three secret chambers: your life purpose, spiritual well being, and your career progression. Now, we're going to peek into each chamber and see the wonders that self love can unfold. Self love is like a compass that guides you towards your life purpose. Picture this: you're in a maze, right? You're in a maze, and your purpose is at the heart of it. Self love becomes the map helping you navigate through twists and turns to find that sweet spot. Because when you love and appreciate yourself, you gain clarity about your visions, your values, passions, and what truly makes your heart sing. It's about understanding that you're unique and your purpose is a puzzle piece that perfectly fits into that grand tapestry of life. Self love fuels the courage to chase your dreams, try new things, and embrace challenges, all leading you closer to uncovering the purpose that sets your soul on fire. Now, let's step into the realm of spiritual well being. In the chaos of life, it's easy to feel disconnected, but self love acts as a bridge, connecting you to deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. It's like having a personal retreat for your soul. Through self love practices like mindfulness, gratitude, and self reflection, you foster a sense of inner peace. This inner peace becomes a lantern guiding you through the darkness, helping you navigate challenges with resilience and a sense of calm. Now, on to the third chamber: career progression. Here, self love is like a power up for your professional journey. Imagine your career as a thrilling adventure and self love as the superhero cape that propels you forward. When you love and believe in yourself, you become a magnet for opportunities. It's not just about climbing the career ladder, it's about finding work that aligns with your passions, your values, so that you're happier and more fulfilled about where you're spending a whopping third of your entire life. That's a lot. Self love empowers you to set boundaries, advocate for your worth, and pursue paths that bring fulfillment. It's the secret sauce that turns your job into a calling, transforming work into a meaningful part of your life's narrative. And that, dear soul, is the hashtag goal. Now, take a minute with me to zoom out and see the big picture. Self love isn't just a feel good moment, it's a game changer for your entire journey. It boosts your confidence, ignites your inner spark, and shapes the narrative of your life. Picture your journey as a storybook and self love as the ink that highlights the vibrant chapters of growth, resilience, and self discovery. As you embrace self love, you become the hero of your story, conquering challenges and celebrating victories. So, the takeaway here is simple but powerful. Self love is your magical potion, unlocking doors to your purpose, well being, and career success. Sip it often and watch the alchemical transformation unfold in your extraordinary journey of self discovery. Coming up, we'll explore how to embrace controversy and cultivate self love. But before we get into that, If you want to learn or find out more about today's topic, follow me on IG at Serene Enigma underscore 11. Click the link in my bio and hit the Wake Up Level Up Soar Lulu's button for more info on my Wake Up Level Up Soar coaching program and course, where I'll teach you to accomplish your goals, realize your dreams, and soar to new heights. And while you're there, share your thoughts on today's second poll question, which reads, how has self-love impacted your career journey? Has it A, boosted confidence in professional pursuits? Has it B, helped define career goals and passions? Has it C, improved work-life balance? Or D, other? And if you pick other, share your professional career love story, self-love story in the comments. Now, in my view, to sum this segment up, the impact of self-love is transformative. It's not a one-time event, but a continuous journey. Picture it as a ripple effect. The love you show yourself extends to the people around you, creating a positive atmosphere. It's about breaking free from self-doubt and realizing your worth, influencing how you approach challenges and celebrate victories. Remember, self-love is not selfish. It is a radical act of self-empowerment. It's the key to unlocking doors you didn't even know existed. As you embrace self-love, you're not just transforming your life, you're becoming the architect of your destiny. So my take on this segment is this. Self-love is your secret sauce for a life that's not just truly lived, but celebrated. It's the spark that turns ordinary moments into extraordinary memories and propels your life towards your future filled with purpose, well-being, and success. So keep sipping on that magical potion of self-love and watch the alchemy unfold in your incredible journey. Now, buckle up because we're diving into the controversy surrounding self-love. But before we do, let me ask you this. As we delve into the controversy surrounding self-love, ponder if you think it is selfish or a revolutionary act of self-preservation. And also, think about this. How can embracing controversy be a catalyst for cultivating deeper self-love? Let's challenge the status quo and redefine the narrative together. And don't forget to join the conversation on our IG at Serene Enigma underscore 1111. So, what's the controversy surrounding self-love, might you ask? Well, some say it's selfish. Others argue it's a revolutionary act. So let's unravel this debate and understand how controversy can actually fuel the flames of deeper self-love. Now, here's where here's where the debate gets interesting. Some people might see self-love as an indulgent journey, focusing solely on oneself, and label it as selfish. Others, and count me in on this one, view self-love as a revolutionary act, challenging societal norms. Now, from the selfish viewpoint, people argue that placing importance on oneself is egocentric. It's like keeping the best slice of pizza for yourself without considering others. Critics might say, why all this focus on me when there are so many we issues in the world? Now, I personally don't listen to those. That's just a viewpoint grounded in the belief that prioritizing individual needs is self-centered. On the flip side, the revolutionary act perspective sees self-love as a rebellion against societal expectations. It challenges narrative that prioritizing others at the expense of oneself is virtuous. It's about saying, I matter, and my well-being is crucial. Now, this perspective believes that by cultivating deep self-love, individuals can break free from societal molds, promoting authenticity, and inspiring others to do the same. Now, you might wonder, how can controversy be a catalyst for cultivating deeper self-love? Well, imagine controversy as a storm. and self-love as the sturdy umbrella that protects you. When you openly embrace the controversy surrounding self-love, it forces you to confront societal expectations and question why prioritizing yourself is deemed controversial in the first place. Controversy, you see, acts as a mirror reflecting back society's judgments and expectations. It challenges you to question those judgments and confidently assert your worth. Because it's in navigating controversy that you truly understand the depth of self love. And again, it's not just about bubble baths and positive affirmations, it's a stand you take for your own well being, even in the face of societal dissent. By engaging in the controversy, you essentially are saying, I choose to love myself despite what others may think. And it's a revolutionary act because in a world that often encourages self sacrifice, choosing self love is a rebellion against the norm. It becomes a powerful tool for self discovery, resilience, and personal growth. And with that, it's time for another poll. Head on over to our Instagram at @SerenaEnigma_1111 to cast your vote and join the conversation. Let me know this. Do you think society stigmatizes self love? Yes or yes? Just joking. Yes or no? Feel free to also leave your thoughts in the comments. My take on this whole segment: controversy is the fire that refines the gold of self love. It challenges norms, sparks important conversations, and acts as a catalyst for personal empowerment. Self love is not about being selfish, it's about recognizing your worth and fostering a positive relationship with yourself. And embracing controversy is a revolutionary act that paves the way for a deeper, more authentic self love. So, as you navigate the controversy surrounding self love, remember this: it's not a battle against others, it's a journey towards understanding, acceptance, and unapologetic self love. Stand tall, embrace the controversy, and let it be the wind beneath your wings as you soar to greater heights of self discovery and empowerment. Now, get ready because we've got a special guest joining us by the name of Amanda, who's going to be bringing a fun and fresh perspective to the discussion while we dive deeper into the intersection of self love and societal norms. Give me a moment to get her here. All right, Miss Amanda. Cheers, I'll be
Thank you.
Hey, boo, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, girl. How we feeling today? What's going on?
I'm feeling good. I just got back from a friend's ultrasound, and my niece gave me this neat little picture. If I could find it. Dang it, I can't find
Congrats, honey. Congrats.
it.
I love it.
Thank you.
Let me see the ultrasound real quick while I'm getting stuff together.
Oh,
cute. I love babies. I love it.
so excited.
All right. So, Amanda, if you will, tell the people who you are, what you're about, and where they can find you real quick.
Well, my name is Amanda. I am a life coach, and you can find me on Instagram. It's AIME_CREOM.
Sweet. Thank you for being here and engaging in this topic today, child. So, first off, straight out the gate, what is your most influential self love story or triumph? Because there are a lot of people out there struggling with this issue. And I know whatever your story is, no matter what it is, it's going to hit home for somebody out there. So, tell us what happened, what you learned, and how you got through it. And you can be candid. This is a judgment free zone.
Okay. Well, throughout the years, I have dealt with being very self conscious. And I've had to learn how to love myself throughout the years. By doing that, I've had to do a lot of self reflection and a lot of growing in order to accept myself and to be the person who I am today.
Same, please. Same, please. Now, quick question. Do you think society stigmatizes self-love? Like I just went over that a little bit ago. So do you think that it's true that society stigmatizes self-love?
They make it seem like it's selfish. Society is kind of like they want you to do more for others instead for yourself. And you can literally burn yourself out, and it's not fair to yourself because if you're not good, nothing else is going to be good.
Okay. So true. So true. So how do you think people can balance societal expectations with the pursuit of authentic self-love?
Have your own identity, be you, find you, love you.
Okay. So
That's really do.
question in that, right? Where you said find your own identity, because I truly believe that like that is the first step to like self-love for real. It's like you have to know who you are and you got to find yourself. You got to do the work to find yourself. And a lot of people don't, it's scary for a lot of people. So I understand why they don't want to do it. But like what was a moment where you felt like you had to get better on you? Like what was that moment where you felt like you didn't love yourself that much and you just needed to love yourself more to get to progress?
Oh my gosh, I could really say my breakup. Like I realized I had to do a lot of reflection on that, and when I did, I just realized like, dog, like you didn't love yourself that much. Like you need to do better, and you deserve better. Like you deserve better. You get better. I got
Exactly.
better.
It's crazy you say that because when you think of self-love, a lot of people think about it in that aspect of being in a relationship or um, having to choose between that relationship and loving themselves. So it's awesome that you brought that up because I know that there are a lot of people out there that are struggling with that in particular. Um, I know mine came from at work. Mine
Okay.
was a work issue. Like one of my biggest self-love issues was came from work. And it was where I was putting in my all. My work ethic, like not many people can match it. And I'm like going hard, grinding for someone else's company who did not even give a shit about me at the end of the day. And when I tell you and when it was a blow to me because the whole time he would say things like, "Oh, we're a family," and people out there, if your bosses ever hit you with that bullshit,
It's the
know
wrong company.
that business is business. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But that was my aha moment. That was the aha moment for me where I was like taking all this shit, like doing everything. And at the end of the day, dude just kicked me out the door like last week's trash, like after years of being there.
Oh
Right.
no.
Right. So it was at that moment for me that I had to reevaluate life and say, hey, like, am I really gonna stand for this? And it was a fuck no. And here we are today. In saying that, everything works out. Everything happens for a reason and everything works out how it should.
Absolutely right on that one.
So my next question. In your experience, what role does self-love play in achieving one's goals in life?
Mm. You have to do a lot of self-reflection. It's like when you want to find the right career for you, you have to spend time for yourself, spend time by yourself. That's one of the things that I did for myself. When I got out of college, I didn't know what to do. I just had a bachelor's degree and I was just like, I just want to do psychology. That's it. But I didn't know where I wanted to go. And I had to spend, I say, what, 3 years trying
Mm-hmm.
to figure out where I wanted to go with my career. And I did that with a lot of reflection and the jobs that I had. It really pinpointed where I wanted to go.
That's awesome. I think, and hitting back on that, where you said you were in college and you had this new degree and you still didn't exactly know what you wanted to do, I think that hit home for a lot of people because
Yes, because out of college, you're just like, all right, what can I
right,
do with my career? And then you just find out, oh, there's no jobs. Well,
right,
oh my
right.
God, what did I do?
Especially in the in our field, especially in like I found that like after I got my psychology degree, it was so hard for me to get a job like a real job out there in the force with my psychology degree until that is COVID came along and sprinkled a lot of mirrors in front of people and they could not deal with themselves or the people that were around them. So yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Let me see here. Next question. So now we discussed controversy surrounding self-love. How do you think people can navigate judgment and criticism on their self-love journey?
Do
I got
you?
my answer. Okay. I just would like to know yours.
Like, forget them. Do you? Like, live your life. You can't live your life through society's eyes or other people's expectations. There's a quote that I read a long time ago. It was like, if you care about what people think about you, you become their own prisoner. And that really
Mhm.
sat with me. And it's just like, I don't want to be a prisoner. I don't want to be conformed by other people. I want to be me, regardless if anybody likes me or not. And that was my whole thing. And I've always stood on that.
Yeah, you and me both, honey. I don't want to be a prisoner either. What I value most in this life, child, is my peace and my freedom. And if anything disrupts either one of those, you got to go. You have to go. I just can't. I can't do it. But when you said that the whole what other people think about you, girl, I take a chapter from Miss Nichols, my auntie Miss Nichols. What other motherfuckers think about you, and she didn't say that. She didn't say motherfuckers, but what other motherfuckers think about you is not your business. Okay,
Period.
mind your business, and you'll be much happier in that regard.
Mind the business that pays you, which is your own.
Okay. Now, from a spiritual perspective, how do you think self love connects with a deeper understanding of oneself and the universe?
Mm, I feel like when you find yourself, you find the true meaning of life. It's like you have to have your own perspective of life. And your perspective is what's going to get you through your obstacles, get you through anything, to be honest. Because if you have a
Mhm.
bad perspective, everything is going to seem terrible. Everything is going to seem hard. But if you have a good perspective, it won't be as bad.
Absolutely agree. And just to piggyback on that, like when you say you really do have to find yourself, like it took me, when I tell y'all this journey is not a quick journey, it's not a quick journey, but
It's
it
not.
took me years, right, to really find myself. Like I always knew who I was, but it took me years to like really find myself, embrace myself, and like love me, like for all of me.
Yeah.
She's a lot, honey. But in doing that, I can say, and mind you, now this happened fairly recently, like in my 30s, my early 30s, late 20s. So I can honestly say that life, before I knew myself, life was shit for me. It was a shit show. It was burning dumpster fire, shit show, Elmo in hell type of shit. But after I found myself, like I've had some real bad stuff happen to me, right? All throughout life. But after I found myself, it was like it blunted the blow, it stunted the blow. It wasn't as bad to deal with. And I found that I could navigate it much more easier than when I did not know myself and I was just out here in these streets just to be out here in these streets.
Yeah, it's really tough not knowing yourself.
It really is. It
Get
really
into
is.
so much stuff and it's really unnecessary, but although it's unnecessary, it still builds what character.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you just got to learn from it. Even if you're one of those people that it's taking a long time to do and you feel like you're hitting wall after wall, making fuck up after fuck up, like stick with it. It's a process. And even those bad times, it's something that you're supposed to be learning from it. So,
Yeah. What is it? At every L, you take you ever out of every L, you find your lesson. There we go.
exactly. They're not losses, they're lessons. Well, do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I don't. Thank you for having me though, Serene. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And again, just keep loving yourself and keep being beautiful, boo.
I will. Thank you.
And that is our time today, people. But before we go, head on over to our Instagram at SereneEnigma_1111 and answer this one final poll. And that is, with all that we've covered today and all that you've heard with me flapping my gums, do you believe that self-love is selfish? Yes or no? Cast your vote and leave your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it, amazing souls. As we wrap up this transformative journey through the realms of self love, remember, you're not selfish for putting yourself first. You're revolutionary. Embrace the controversy, dance with authenticity, and let the fire of self love illuminate your path. Visit SereneEnigma.com for more insights and resources. And don't forget to join the conversation on Instagram at SereneEnigma_1111. And as always, if you want to find out more about today's topic, follow me on IG at SereneEnigma_1111. Click the link in my bio and hit the Wake Up Level Up Soar button for more info on my Wake Up Level Up Soar coaching program and course, where I'll teach you to accomplish your goals, realize your dreams, and soar to new heights. Until next time, keep shining, keep soaring, and most importantly, keep loving yourself fiercely. Fiercely.
Yeah. Add that in there.
All right, y'all. It's been real.